When bathing, that is when the question start popping up. And today's question is a bit different. So I want to ask you this. What is your definition of obligation when it comes to women and men? I don't know if you have realized this. In this modern era, there is no such obligation for women and also such obligation for men. It looks like we all have equal obligation. I don't know, depending on where you live. Let me know what you think.
Look down. Okay, sit down. Let me put this one so that. Today is a beautiful Saturday morning, and we are simply here to lado. Gente de Deus. E agora? Eita! Sit inside. Sit inside. All right, so there is a show here today, and it's all about cars. What are okay? Obrigado. All right, so there is a show today, and it's all about cars, and we came to the wrong side because the entrance is actually not here. It's at the other side. So I'm taking my kids. You see them? So we are simply going to the other side. Today I'm going to show you nice old cars, vintage cars. You know I love cars, right? So since I love cars, I always like to take advantage of anything that happens. It's called Parque da Cidade. Yes, it's called Parque da Cidade. And you see, old cars are coming, so it's an old car, vintage car show.
So, what is your definition of obligation when it comes to men and women? Like I said, depending on where you live, I want to know what it is like, because I live here in Brazil, and it looks like here in Brazil, both men and women have equal obligation. And I think even it's much more when it comes to the men. And I'll tell you the reason why. But first, let me simply take you guys through this beautiful old vintage cars collection. Then after that, we come back to continue this conversation. a reminder. For you guys who don't really know me, I am originally from Ghana and I've been living here for the past 13 years. And this is my life that I am trying to simply share with you. Some of the things that I do with my family during the weekends. So I don't really know if in your country you do have this kind of vintage car shows. Let me know in the comment section if you have it. And yeah, it will be nice to really know if you have this kind of shows going on in your countries. Yes, I really love old cars. What about you? Do you love old cars? Yes, I love old cars. I love classic cars like this. Cars, very old looking cars. And I find it very nice. So, in the beginning, I was talking about obligations. Yes, when it comes to men and women obligation. I wanted to know from you guys too, what is your definition about that? And I am simply going to tell you what I think when it comes to obligation between men and women. So as you can see in the video, you can see men and women together with their children coming out to places like this to spend time together. So I have never imagined or thought about myself being able to take care of my kids, my wife, like I'm doing today. This kind of lifestyle, I actually learned it here in Brazil, okay? Because where I come from, we don't really do this. Yes, when I say we don't really do this, what I mean is simple. Like, you see most men going out with their wives and kids together, like what you see here in this video. Here in Brazil, it's very common for you to see this kind of lifestyle. And apart from that, I really love Brazil so much, for so many reasons. They are very organized, and it is actually one of the countries that I've never expected to be living, and I'm here today. So, like I was saying before, where I come from, men obligations are different from women obligations, okay? And for you guys who don't really know me, like I said, I am originally from Ghana, okay? It's in the west of Africa. And this country called Ghana is popularly known for its football and cocoa and gold exports. Here in Brazil, both men and women have the same obligation, and also I can even say men have even much more obligation than women. Okay, I don't know about your country, but let me know in the comment section, because I'm going to tell you what exactly these obligations are. So let's talk about the obligations here. Here in Brazil, the work that men do, women can also do the same thing. And which brings back to the question about same right. So men and women have equal rights, but in some things too, I would say women have more rights than men. That is why I said in some other things, men have more obligation than women. Because, for example, things to do at home, okay? You go to most households, men do it together with their women. And some of the men even do much more than the women for so many reasons. Another example is you are married to the woman, you go to work, you bring in the money, and at the same time she also goes to work, she brings in the money, but she can simply decide and say, look, today I don't want to have sex. You understand? I'm just being real. She can decide to say, today I don't want to have sex, and there is nothing you can do about it, because if you try anything stupid, it can be considered rape, and you, the man, are still obligated to respect that. You can be the one working, the breadwinner of the home and doing everything, but you are still forced to make sure you respect every single thing about the woman. Guys, let me know if you like this content, and I love you guys.